So in the next one, what we're going to do is actually run this thing backward. We're going to be given the solutions to start with, and we're going to be asked to generate an equation. So I'll give you just a quick example, if you will. I want to come up with an equation whose solutions, right, are 2 and 4. So that means when I'm thinking about this graph right here, those x-axis was crossed at 2 and at 4. So I want to see what kind of equation would generate a graph that crosses there at 2 and 4. So we're going to walk this thing backward. If I have solutions of 2 and 4, that means that I had x equals 2 and x equals 4 as solutions. So I had originally set those equal to 0. You kind of remember over here this process that we used. We were right here. And then each of those equaled 0 beforehand. So I'm going to solve them so they're equal to 0. I'd have to subtract 2 and subtract 4. And then if you remember right before then, I had them written as 2 separate binomials that were equal to 0. So I'm going to take the same piece and combine them together into 2 separate binomials that are equal to 0. So I have an x minus 2 and an x minus 4. And then again, walking this backward, right, I FOILed. And when I FOILed, I got my equation. So I'm going to use that FOIL process again, firsts, outers, inners, and lasts. And I'm going to get my equation. Now I'm sure you'll remember that for my FOILing, I do first times first, which should give me an x squared. Then I do my outers, which is negative 4 times x, which is negative 4x. And then I do my inners, which is negative 2 and x. And then I multiply my lasts, which is negative 2 times negative 4, which should give me positive 8. Now I check to see what can be combined, and always my 2 separate terms should be able to be combined. So negative 4x, negative 2x should give me negative 6x. Plus 8, and then the x squared in the beginning. So this equation should yield solutions of 2 and 4, which means when I graph it, it better cross that x-axis at 2 and at 4. So we're going to go to my lame camera, and we'll see if we can come up with the right answer to kind of check our work here. Yeah, no, it's just super high-tech stuff here. So we had x squared minus 6x plus 8. So I'm going to keep my x squared minus 6x, which is looking pretty good so far, and then plus 8. So let's check it and see. We can go ahead and scroll in, and there it is on 2, on 2 and at 4. So we generated an equation whose solutions were at 2 and at 4, just like it asked.